You're tired. You want to live that soft life. You want to get paid to exist. You don't want to do anything but sit on that couch and watch Netflix, eat your popcorn, enjoy your family, and have your glass of tea or wine or whatever you're drinking. I totally get it. We have been in a space where we are hustling over these past few years because there's so many amazing business ideas that we're seeing out there that we're jumping into. And we see so many people winning in those industries, and we feel like it's the right one for me. What I want you to do before you even finish watching this video is pause this video right here, right now, and write down your main focus of your business. And that can be your main product, that can be your main goal. I want you to have one idea before you get to the end of this video. And just take 2 seconds, pause this video, and write down, or either just comment and let us know what that is. Your main goal or your main product that you want to focus on for the rest of this year, for the rest of the fourth quarter of 2025. It's important that you have that in front of you because so many of us, like I said, jump from idea to idea and we don't finish what we started. A couple of months ago, I found myself in that space, and I know I'm always somebody that when I have an idea for my business, I launch, but I found myself being really scattered. So what I had to do was sit down and pray and ask God to give me a finisher's anointing. And whatever is not supposed to be in my life, I asked him to remove. What I found, what came from that is joy, like literally joy. I had initially said that I was going to stop doing my done for you services. And I cut out some of my done for you services at that time, but I kept the ones that I love. And now every day I get to work with women that I love doing projects for them that I love. And that's only because I asked God for a finisher's anointing to close the door on the services that I no longer wanted to do or wanted to offer, to let go of clients that I no longer wanted to work with. Sometimes we got to let those clients go. But there are there are some things in your life and in your business that can make it easier, that can help you to get paid to exist. And I'm going to jump into that in a second here in this video, that will help you get paid to exist, that will help you live a softer life in your business. We don't have to hustle anymore. We don't have to um, work 16-hour days anymore because there are pieces of the puzzle that you can put in place in your business to remove that. So that by 5 or 6 o'clock, or if you want to work 4 hour days, by 1 or 2 o'clock, you're able to sit on your couch, relax, watch Netflix, and chill. So, in order for you to live a softer life, you have to find the pieces of your business that you love. Like I mentioned a second ago, removing things that are no longer in alignment with what you're doing, removing things or services that you literally hate doing to make room more, um, for more to come in, more that you love. Um, Two of the things that I do, and I have my notes here because I always want to make sure that I'm not forgetting the tips that I want to give you. A lot of my ideas flow from two things. The first thing is, of course, the Bible, and I mentioned this in my video yesterday. I'm a Bible nerd, so I have tabs for everything. I actually have to order more tabs because there's so much going on here. But that's one way that I get ideas for my business. I get inspired action for my business. There was one course that I launched about 3 years ago or 4 years ago. It was called my Branded Products course, where I, of course, help women learn how to create um, products, print on demand products with mugs, notebooks, t-shirts, things like that. Um, this was a this was a idea that came to me on a Sunday. I launched it, I put it on my website. I launched it on Monday morning. By Wednesday, I believe it was Wednesday, either Wednesday or Thursday, I had 40 ladies signed up for it already. That package ended up selling over 100 times. And it was always priced between, so it started out, I believe I started it out at $67 and it went up to $97 after a while. Um, but there was over 100 people that signed up for it, and it's only because I listened to inspired action. I sat down, I focused, and I put it out there. I didn't procrastinate. I didn't think about it for 3 weeks. I didn't pray on it for 12 weeks. I didn't come back and say, let me research it for 4 more weeks. By that time, the idea is always gone. So I heard that inspired action. I prayed on it really quickly. I felt peace about it. I put it on my website, launched it, and within 3 or 4 days, I had over 40 ladies that had already signed up. And that came from me pulling ideas from the Bible. Like when I see things, and you probably can see, I have like notes in all corners of my Bible, sticky notes everywhere because so many ideas flow to me um, when I'm just sitting and listening, just sitting and I hear things that come to me. The next thing is when I listen to motivational videos. So I have because I'm constantly watching motivational videos, um, they constantly, of course, pop up on my YouTube feed. So I'm always saving them to watch for later. So while I'm cooking or while I'm cleaning or while I'm working, I'm listening to motivational videos. But then I also have my notepad because I'm like, oh, this can be a great idea for content. This can be a great idea for a product. This can be a great idea for um, a quote to go on the front of one of my mugs. Um, those ideas come to me because I make room for them by taking moments throughout my day, not being rushed and just reading a scripture in the Bible, or just by listening to motivational videos or prayer videos or sermons throughout the day. This is something that I love to do that allows me to live a soft life. So for you, I want you to think of things that bring you joy. It can be you listening to R&B music during the day, and that's I listen to R&B music. I mean, I listen to it too. So, but but it could be you listening to whatever you want to listen to during the day, and those ideas will flow. Just make sure you always have your notepad with you. Just always have your notepad with you. I don't do the notes in my phone because like I never go back to it. I never go back to it. So make sure you have your notepad with you. You listen for like things that you can put on your mugs, your notebooks, your t-shirts, whatever you're creating, things that you can use to create. Like I've done master classes based on ideas that I found or I've heard in motivational videos. Entire paid master classes where 20, 30, 40 people have signed up. But it's because I take the time to sit, listen, and this helps me to get paid to exist. Like literally, already doing I what I love doing. I love reading. I love listening to motivational videos. What is something that you love doing? I want you to comment below. If it's something that that brings you joy, of course you're going to get inspired action when you're doing it, when you're um if it's traveling. You're going to get ideas when you're traveling. I just traveled for 6 months to Mexico and Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and Tulum. So I got a lot of content ideas while I was there. So it just depends on what you want to do. So the easiest way for you to get paid with those ideas that you have that flow to you from whatever you decide to pick, whether it's you listening to motivational videos, you listening to whatever you want to listen to, or you reading. Like some of my ideas even came from self-development books. Um, I launched a master class from oh my gosh, I can't even think of the book, the name of the book. But it was a self-development book. Um, and I found a quote from it, and I launched a master class from that and made a ton of sales from that. It's really getting to me that I can't think of the name of that book, but it made some money. I guess that's all that matters. So the easiest way to get paid to exist, and these are two of the easiest ways that I've earned money in my business, um, without me having to without me having to be overworked and underpaid. And with me being able to create something quickly with ease, put it out there and sell it time and time again. The two things are the first thing is digital products. Of course, well, actually, it's three things when I think about it. The first thing is a membership. I've had several memberships over the years, which bring in monthly income. And then the next thing is digital products, which are mini courses, which I started doing in 2014. It's been 11 years since I created my first mini course. And these were just quick courses that I created. I think I started selling my mini courses for like 10 or $12 or something like that. And they were selling about 10 a day because I was going live on Periscope every single day. I was in a group called Perry Girls, where we went live every day. I was in a couple of other Periscope groups where we went live every single day for like 45 days straight. And they weren't long lives. Like we went live and we had several people jump on. We educated people, dropped our links, and wait, I can't remember if we could do links there. But however they got it, they got access to our courses, and I sold about 10 a day. So mini courses is something that you can do. You don't have to go live every day now to sell a mini course. There's plenty of other ways that you can sell um, digital courses, sell and market your courses. And then the third thing is because I added one. The third thing would be creating print on demand products. And this is something that you're probably going to see me talk about a lot on this page between print on demand products and digital products because they're so easy to create. You come up with the idea. Just say, for example, I'm sitting and I'm listening to well, you know what, I'm gonna go by this little sticky note that I have in my Bible. So that sticky note says, what's the $1 million idea I can manifest today? That's a statement that can go on a mug. When I'm sitting and reading and those ideas flow to me, I can take that idea, pop it in Canva in a cute design, download it and upload it to a mug on, so I can put it on the front of a mug, and put it on Printify, or one of the platforms that I use all the time is called T Launch. Um, there's another one called Shine On that I'm testing out, getting set up with now. So there's a lot of platforms you can just upload that to. You can price it. You can push it over to Etsy, or if you don't want to push it over to Etsy, you can, a lot of those platforms, you can get the link to sell it directly from that platform and just make money. Just make money from uploading a design one time. I wish I had my mugs when I left to start traveling overseas because I initially planned to go for 2 years. I sold everything because I figured after 2 years when I got back, I was going to want brand new everything. So I sold and I donated everything. So all of my old mugs that I had from my old store with the designs on them, I gave away or donated and everything. But I've ordered more from my new store that I've set up again a couple of weeks ago. But print on demand is one of the easiest ways to earn money. You are, in essence, you're just putting a quote or a design on a mug or a notebook or a t-shirt or whatever it is you're selling, um, and just earning money. Etsy is set up to where you can get paid daily, get paid out daily. So there's no excuse for not making the income that you want. There's no excuse for living in a lifestyle of hustle when you don't have to. I see a lot of people doing so much, and I'm not going to say the specific things because some of those people are my clients that just love to do a lot. So I want to be mindful of what they're doing because it's something that they love, but I see the stressor that it puts on them. I see that it's not allowing them to get paid to exist. I see that it's not allowing them to live a soft, relaxed life. So that's why I wanted to create this video. I wanted to share with you ideas to earn money based on what you're already doing, based on what you already love, so that you can have that soft, that relaxed life and say, oh, okay, well, my goal for today was to sell. If your goal for the day is to sell 10 mugs and you're making $10 profit from each mug, you're making $100 a day. That's 3,000 a month. If I hit my goal at 1 o'clock, okay, I can relax for the rest of the day. I can go to the beach. I live in Tampa, so I can go to the beach for the rest of the day. Like, you want to be able to be in a space where you can live the life that you want without all of the extra. You want to live a soft life. So that's why you're watching this video. Um, One final thing is I want to make sure that when you're thinking of ideas of things to do, for those of you that already have businesses, just say, for example, you're in the travel business or you're in the insurance business or you're in the real estate business. I want you to make sure that your ideas are in alignment with what you're already doing so there doesn't feel like a disconnect. So it doesn't feel like it's overloading you. So I would say when you're thinking of ideas like this one says, what's the $1 million idea I can manifest today? You can put on there, what's the $1 million real estate idea I can manifest today? You want to make sure everything is in alignment with what you're doing so you're not feeling like you're all over the place. So for you ladies that are in the travel industry, it should be easy for you to come up with content because you're traveling. Well, most of you are traveling. For those of you that are in that love cooking, I've been seeing a ton of cooking videos on TikTok because I've been searching them a lot lately. Since I'm back home, I'm cooking a lot more. Um, but you can do like fun and lighthearted cooking video. I mean, not videos, cooking like cookbooks or like on if you are, I'm trying to think of the exact word to call it, ebooks. You can create a lot of people are selling ebooks with their recipes in it. A lot of people are doing blogs with the tools that they're using, not tools, but different things that they're using in their kitchen for cooking. Um, there's so many ideas that I can say you can do, but I want to make sure anything that you do is in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. So comment below if you need some tips. I'm going to also drop the link to our 5-day challenge that's coming up next week. Today is October 17th, Friday, October 17th. And on Monday, October 20th, I am hosting a 5-day free product challenge, product launch challenge to help you launch your print on demand products. So I'm going to show you how to find the ideas. I'm going to help you show you how to um, design your mugs, notebooks, t-shirts, whatever you're designing, your candles, whatever you're designing. And then I'm going to show you how to upload them or connect them to your platform of choice that you're going to be using to send out your print on demand products, how to use Etsy and to do that SEO keyword research there, and then how to market. So we're going to get into all of that next week. And if you want to join that, I'm going to drop the link to my website below. I'm just going to drop the link to my website. It's called, well, it's knifeyburks.com. When you go there, you know what? Let me share my screen. When you go there, just click on the launch challenge. So here it is. So when you go there, just click on this free 5-day launch challenge. And this is the challenge that you're going to sign up for. Of course, like I said, it's free. This tells you what we're going to be doing each day. Each day is going to be 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I know a lot of people are working 9 to 5s, and I want to make sure everybody is there. If you are not available at that time, the replays will be in our school community for that week only. They are going to be, and you're going to be in the school community for my print on demand prosperity lab, which is you'll have access to for that week of the challenge only. The replays will also be here on YouTube. But in order for you to get the support that you need, the accountability, I want you to just click here where it says sign me up, register, so that I can send you an invite to our community so that you'll have the support. For those of you that are in a space where you're like, I don't want to do any of this by myself. I have a ton of clients that are super busy that don't want to set it up. I've set it up for several clients. You can just click on this done for you print on demand setup. And then finally, for those of you that don't want the products, but you want digital products, you don't want print on demand, but you want digital products like your courses, you're setting up your ebooks, things like that. This is for you, Passive Income and Prosperity membership. This is a monthly membership that's 127. I mean not 127, Lord. It's not 127. It's $27 a month. Or I believe I have it set at 197 a year annually. But these three are the top three that I want you to look at on the website. But make sure you're signed up for this free 5-day challenge because I want to see you there because right now it's fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is one of the highest selling seasons of the year for people that are looking for gift ideas, people that are in a space where they have a mom that has everything, where their best friend has everything, or their sister has everything, and they're just on Etsy, just scrolling and searching for ideas. Why not put your product in front of them? So make sure you're signed up for that challenge. Let me know in the comments when you're signed up. And then also let me know if you have any questions in the comments, because I want to make sure that each and every one of you are in the space where you're earning this season and not hustling. All right. So That's it. I will talk to you soon. I will be going live here every day next week. I'll be going live on Zoom, but I will stream it here on YouTube every day next week. But remember, in order for you to get access to the support group, you must come here and sign up. And then that way you'll get access to the Zoom link as well. So you want to ask, you'll be able to ask questions in real time. All right. So I'll talk to you soon. Happy Friday. Talk to you soon.